Guys, it's Dave. It's Saturday. It's race day from Lowe's Motor Speedway. We have the All-Star race going on tonight. Last night, congratulations to Ron Hornaday. He takes the truck race last night, passes Mike Skinner for the points lead in that series. And Mike Skinner had quite the crash last night. He did a rollover and skidded a little ways on the side of his truck. Spectacular crash, but an exciting race nonetheless. Kyle Busch was chasing Ron Hornaday there at the end, but Hornaday had a little bit too much for him. On to tonight's race. The All-Star race is a unique type of race. It's not for the points, it's for the cash. The traditional $1 million to win the race. And they have a shootout race that goes on before this. A couple drivers from that race will move on to the All-Star race, which consists of winners of races from this year and from last year. So you have to win a race to qualify. Otherwise, from the non-qualifiers, the top two that finish in the shootout move on, as well as the fans get to pick one additional driver. They have to finish on the lead lap of that shootout to qualify, but the fans get to pick somebody and add them to the All-Star race. And that came into play last year. Casey Kane did not qualify for the All-Star race. He didn't finish in the top two, but the fans voted him in, and sure enough, he wins the $1 million in the All-Star race last year. So we'll look to see what happens tonight, see who gets voted in there. The format for the race tonight is a 50-lap segment to start off. There's a mandatory caution at 25 laps. And then there's two 20-lap sections, and they'll pit after each one of those, and then a 10-lap shootout for the $1 million. They do pay 3 spots in this race now, but it drops down considerably. $1 million for first, and the 400,000 for second, a little over 100,000 for third. So it's one of those things. If you wreck, you're just out a little bit of repairs, but they certainly go for it. Kyle Busch is that type of driver, somebody who just will use the whole track. He'll go off the track if he needs to pass somebody, and you would think this sets up really well for him, but he hasn't had a whole lot of success from it. Mark Martin has had some success here, as has Jeff Gordon. They've won multiple times. A couple drivers that we're going to go with tonight. We're going to go with the hot hand of Matt Kenseth. He's one of those sneaky guys that you just don't talk about the whole race, and then at that last lap, there he is in front. Expect a lot of the same thing, a lot of the craziness, the crashes, and all that stuff to happen, and then out of the smoke comes Matt Kenseth in there. And speaking of smoke, our second driver we're going to pick is going to be Tony Stewart. We're going to go with Tony Stewart because he is that type of driver, kind of opposite of Matt Kenseth. He's one that you're going to be hearing from. He's going to be making moves. He's aggressive and just out there to have fun. This is his kind of dirt track type style event with the multiple segments, and really expect him to do well tonight. So we're going with Matt Kenseth and Tony Stewart. Everybody enjoy the race.